Let me show you my quick 10 to 20 minute makeup routine that I'm doing every day using my most used products at the moment. Just gonna do my skincare first. Even when I'm in a rush, I always like to prioritise my skincare because why wouldn't you? I'm obsessed with these cosmetic consult eye patches. It's a million degrees in London right now. I'm pregnant, I'm struggling. These are amazing, they're calling, you whack them on. I've been leaving them on for like an hour. I don't know if you're meant to, but oh well. And then I'm gonna go in with serum first. My Lancome one. I've been using this for like 6 months. And I just love it. I don't know how it works or what it does. It just gets rid of any texture in my skin. And my skin is playing up at the moment. I think it's just pregnancy hormones. Sometimes it's really good. Compared to the first trimester, I mean, that was horrific. My skin's much better now. But I'll pop that on first. And then I'm going to go in with my Tatcha, the Dewy Milk Moisturiser. This is running low. I need to get a new one actually before I go on holiday next week. It's just a really lightweight gel. And makeup goes on it, on top of it so well, which is very important. Because when I'm in like every day, when I'm in a rush, or just every day, I can't be bothered to do a full glam or like full, I mean, to some people this is full glam, but it's how I do my makeup quickly. I just haven't got the patience like for every day, you know. God, I can't open this now. Lip balm, if I don't do my lip balm now, I'll forget. And my lips are so dry. I'm literally downing 2 or 3 of these a day. Actually, I'm gonna take a sip. So surely I'm not dehydrated. It's my favourite lip balm, it's a Dr. Sam's one. Next, SPF, very, very important, especially when you're pregnant because your skin is way more sensitive to the sun. So I'm just gonna put, this is the La Roche-Posay SPF 50+. I'm just putting this all over. Oh, I love this one, it's really lightweight. I hate when a face SPF is like thick and then you just gotta keep blending. This one you don't, it literally disappears as soon as you put it on the skin. Eyelids too, I get very sensitive eyelids. Under eyes, ears, cool. SPF is on. Next, primer. I love this one when I'm in a rush because you can literally just whack it straight on the skin. This is the e.l.f. one in Fair Light, but if you are really pale, I think this is quite dark. I'd go for the lightest one. And I just put it on my skin like that. And then I get my foundation. I don't blend it in before because I don't know. If you don't know me by now, I'm a lazy girl, I just like to whack it on to get my mirror out. Going with foundation, my Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin. This is one of my favourite foundations ever. I actually use this on a lot on my clients. I either use this or the House Labs on my clients. This one's just a little bit thinner. That's in shade 6 Neutral. And I'm just going to apply it straight on top of the primer. Obviously every day this makeup look will take me much quicker, but where I'm talking it through is going to take a little bit longer. But this is basically what I do to get my makeup done in like 10-15 minutes. Big brush. This is a really old Marc Jacobs beauty one, but Marc Jacobs coming back, so you never know. They may bring the brushes back. I hope so because I love their brushes. Such a nice finish to that foundation. I'm also actually going to buy some more of that before I go on holiday. Luckily there's a Space NK on my high street so I can run in and grab it if they have it in stock. Next, I'm going to go in with my concealer. Everything I'm using is just from my current makeup bag. I change this up all the time, but this is what I'm using the most at the moment. So I'm going to go in with my Hourglass concealer. I should be wearing Apricot. I don't know where it is, so I'm mixing these two at the moment. It's Beach and Drift. I just don't know where I put it. So this is shade Beach first. This is my favourite concealer ever. I need a lot, okay? I've got hay fever. I'm not sleeping properly. Apparently it's very normal when you're pregnant. We had our first NCT class the other day and they said, is your body getting ready for it? I kind of miss my 9 hours sleep. Anyway, concealer on. And then what I like to do is actually leave this on to marinate a bit and go on and do my eyebrows. So for eyebrows, if you've followed me for a long time, you'll know my favourite products are the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow. I've been using this forever. I love it. And I always use my Bobbi Brown double-ended eyebrow brush. It needs to clean. I just brush my hairs up and then just fill them in that way. So eyebrows are on, and then what I like to do is now blend in my concealer. I just use these. These are from Amazon. These are so cheap. I get them in a pack of maybe 10. Just make sure it's clean and wet. And then blend my concealer up and out just to give the eye a nice lift. I also put it on the top of my eyelids and it just works as an eyeshadow base. Because I actually do think one thing that's a waste of your money when it comes to makeup is eyeshadow bases. Concealer and powder for me has always worked amazingly, and that's what I've used on all my clients. I use it on myself to save your money. And then we're going to set it with powder. Powder, I am going to use 2 shades of my Charlotte Tilbury. I go in with number 1 first, and a powder puff. These are also from Amazon. I use them for a few days, then I'll just get a new one out. Just take it in. And I do number 1 under my eyes with the powder puff first. And on top. So mainly like in the centre of my face, and then I'm going to take my trusty Bobbi Brown brush I mix number 1 and number 2. I kind of wish you did it in between shades of these. Like I'd love like a 1.5. I just take this all over. I don't like the powder puff all over. I find I put too much powder on, whereas this will just sort of evenly put your powder on down to the neck. I'm just gonna pop some gel in my eyebrows. I do this after I do the powder because I find if you do it before, sorry, someone's doing works in their garden literally behind our house. If you do powder, the gel before powder, the powder sticks to it and they go white. So I do it after. This is the L'Oreal one. I love this one. You know, I love a high street product. Something nice and affordable. When I do my everyday makeup, like really quick makeup, I just like to go in with a powder bronzer because I find I can put it on without worrying too much. And I know it's going to last all day. This is the Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess in 03 Medium Deep. And then my double-ended hourglass brush, which has seen better days. Look at that. It's because I use the big one on my neck and body. So I just sort of smush it in. And then I take the smaller side. And we're going to just start on the cheeks. And I bronze the face that way. I love this brush. I have got a new one somewhere, but you know when you just love a brush so much that you don't want to replace it, but I know I need to, because look at that. Oopsie. So I do my cheekbones like this, bringing it into my hair, and then I do my forehead. My hands are white. I know I need to get a tan. Hopefully I'll get nice and tanned on holiday. And then a little hack for nose, like contouring your nose when you haven't got time. Just get your brush, and if you just push it, it will split. And I just sort of do this and it gives me like a natural little contour. If your hair's up, don't forget to do your ears and behind your ears. And then while I have my bronzer actually, what I like to do is take my eye brush and I just use this as my base for my eye makeup. I just lift it up and out. This is just like a rough base for your makeup. You don't need to do this too well because I'm going to do a little bit of eyeshadow on top anyway. Okay, for blush, I'm loving my Victoria Beckham stick blush in shade Knickers. What a cute little name. Just taking this slanty brush. When I use cream, I like to do this. Pop it on there, mush it into my hand, and then apply it on the cheek. Because I find sometimes if you draw it straight on top where you've got your makeup on, it can remove your makeup. Whereas this just sits on top. Look how nice that colour is. I'm obsessed with Victoria Beckham Beauty. And this is good when you're just in a rush, just quick, just whack it on. Tiny bit on my nose. And then I'm going to add a little bit of highlighter because I'm obsessed with this one too. I used it in another video and now I can't stop using it. This is shade Pearl in her highlighting. It's her Reflect like balm stick. Same brush. And I just put it straight on top. So nice. This is going straight in my holiday bag. For eyes, L'Oreal eye palette. I love her. Cheap eye palette. I'm just going to go in with this shade. It's got a mirror in this, which I love. And I'm just going to pop this on my lower lid, upper lid, sorry, whatever lid, and you just blend it. Same for this side. Smaller, more dense brush, same shade, just under the eye. Just linking that to that end. Look how nice the highlighter is. Okay, eyeliner, something that's quick and easy. I'm just taking this Huda one, this skinny little one. I'm just going to do a little wing. Just go, literally go like this. And then with my nail, so just line, like draw a little line, little dot, and then just sharpen it with your nail. And then I also take it under my lash line just to fill in my waterline. When I do like everyday makeup for errands and stuff, I don't put it under the bottom as well. I just do the top. I love this because it's got such a little skinny little tip, which is great. Mascara, I am absolutely obsessed. This has been my new go-to with the Maybelline Sky Tubes. It's so good. I had my lashes permed, lifted the other day. Permed? Do you call that a lash lift or lash lift? It used to be called perming, didn't it? When I did beauty therapy back in the day, we used to call it lash perming. So it takes that a few seconds out of my routine, actually having to curl my lashes. And this is a tubing mascara, so it just comes off really easily. I get my mascara absolutely everywhere when I do it. I always do. I just take a little Q-tip and I'll just clean it off my eyelid. I also just apply it on bottom lashes. I'm such a bottom lash girly. I don't know if that's even... I feel like there was a time when people weren't doing bottom lashes, but I like to do my top and my bottom lashes, and I'm just going to fix it now with a little cotton bud. Just giving it a little clean. So for lips, I'm just going to take the lip balm off, otherwise your lip product isn't going to go on it very well. Lips are actually probably what takes me the longest in my makeup routine, just because I have a full-on lip combo. Going in first is the brand new one. The Rhode Lip Shaper. This is in shade Lean. And I just draw it on and just go for it. I don't really care because these blend so well. It's just good as that base lip. And then I'm going to take my Kylie Cosmetics lip pout. This is in shade Cool Nude. And this is what I use to get a bit more of a defined like finish on the lip. I'll just take it like that. It's such a nice cool tone. Soft grey. Grey? Brown. My brain's not working. L'Oreal Paris. You know I love this lipstick. Shade 235 Nude. Let's pop this just in the centre. And then I'm going to put a little bit of a gloss on. Maybelline Lifter Gloss. My favourite shade. This is number 02 Ice. I've used a lot of this. I need to get some more of these. I feel like they're always sold out when I go in Boots. But I love this. And then all I do is just set my makeup. Obviously the L'Oreal. Oh, and it's like nice and cold. It feels so good. Now I'm done. I'm just going to apply my fragrance of the week, which is the Hermes L'Ombre des... I don't know how you say it. I'll put it in the description because I'm not going to butcher the name. But oh, I love this. It's literally ran out. I'm going to get some more at the airport when I'm there on Monday. And that is me done. That is my everyday quick 10-15 minute makeup look. Hope you enjoyed it.